Good afternoon, Dana Beers.
How the are ya?
I thought we might talk about the Roman Empire today.
This is my favorite thing.
I don't remember much about it, so I had to relearn it.
Yeah, Trojan Horse.
That's Greece.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Well, that preceded the Roman
But it
Empire.
led into it.
There was definitely influence there.
Yes, because they went in the horse, and that changed the way people thought of war.
Okay. The Trojan Horse is not part of the Roman Empire.
Trojan Horse is bananas, dude.
It's Greece.
Yeah, but they packed all the people in there, and they just...
Sure, but I said, oh, that wasn't right. And you said, well, you know, it changed the way that people thought about war.
Am I wrong?
I mean, I guess.
No, I'm right.
You're right, but
I'm right.
it just wasn't what we were looking for.
All right, it. Let's do Rome then.
Would you rather do
No,
Greece?
no, I want to do Rome, but I need to shout out the Trojan Horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I would come up with. Like, let's pack the boys in this ship and surprise them
Oftentimes,
with Molotovs.
I will Trojan horse things into my social life.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you come over and we'll do this thing that you want to do? And then they come over,
Yeah.
and maybe I've got a game of chess.
That's like when I'm with my buddy and I'm like, hey, want to watch Cops? And he gets there and beer pong is set up when he walks in the door.
You Trojan horse beer pong in,
And then we get f***ed up and we black out.
and I Trojan horse chess.
You Trojan Horse shit. I Trojan Horse cool shit.
I can live with that. Historians seem to believe that the city-state of Rome was formed around 625 BC. Around 600 BC, huge period of unification and organization that leads to defining Rome as a city.
When are we getting to JC?
Coming.
The real JC.
He's on his way.
He was JC before JC.
There you go.
You ever think about that?
No,
Now you have.
there's a few JCs.
JC Chazez.
I don't know who that is.
You know JC Chazez, dude?
Who's that?
He's like in NSYNC or something.
Oh,
Yeah, look that up.
no, I won't.
Isn't I don't know who I'm asking. No one's in the room.
Cameras.
Isn't JC Chazez
Like
in
they're gonna-
NSYNC? You can teach me about Etruscans, I can teach you about NSYNC. That's why this works. Bye.
From 625 to 510 BC is known as the period of kings.
Are kings different than emperors?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not an empire yet, and I think in order for it to be an empire,
You need a Trojan horse.
No.
Maybe.
You need real horses to ride to take over other countries.
You need real horses to go into the Trojan horse.
You're putting the cart before the horse. You're putting the empire before the horse.
kingdom.
I don't know. We need to get off the Trojan horse.
I fucking love the Trojan horse, dude.
I'm aware.
Like
I
the
know
boys
how
all
you
get-
feel about the Trojan horse. You gotta stop talking about the Trojan horse.
I'm done.
Don't bring up the Trojan horse again.
You have my word.
The period of kings. That's 625 to 510 BC.
Marcus Aurelius,
Not yet.
no more getting my cart against the horse.
The period of kings ends with the decline of Etruscan power, which ushers in the Republican period. A dictator could be nominated in a time of crisis. I think that's what happens when you've been accustomed to dictatorial power for so long.
Dictatorial.
You're like, we're not quite right.
That is not a word, buddy.
I think it is.
What, a dick tutorial?
I
Is that what you're
can't,
trying to say?
I can't let that slide.
You trying to give a tutorial on dick?
Dictatorial means relating to or characteristic of a dictator.
You said tutorial.
Dictatorial. If you
You-
ever
the way you
question me
said
on,
it
on a word again, that'll be the end of the show.
But you said it wrong.
No, it's dictatorial.
No, it's not. You said dick tutorial.
Only
it's
because you
dictatorial.
were saying that.
No, it's
I'm not saying dictatorial. I'm saying
You just said it.
dictatorial.
Yeah, you said tutorial.
I think you wanted me to say that, and we'll go back and look at the tape, because I don't think I got that wrong.
You said dick tutorial. You did, dude. You did.
In 451 BC, the Senate establishes something called the 12 Tables, which is a codified set of laws used for government.
You find that laws and things are always in sets of 12. You ever notice that? The commandments?
Oh, that's interesting, actually. Except that it's the 10 Commandments.
Why can't it just be the 6 tables? 9 tables. It's always got to be 10 or 12.
I don't think what you've said is right.
The amendments, that's what I'm thinking of.
Was it 12?
Yeah, there was.
I'll believe you on that.
Yeah.
By 338 BC, Rome had expanded and taken over the entirety of the Italian peninsula. From 246 to 146 BC, the Romans engaged in what are called the Punic Wars.
Awfully close to pubic wars.
Or Tunic Wars, where everyone had to wear tunics.
Imagine pubic wars.
I'm thinking tunics now.
All
Like
the
you
boys
can
got their fucking pubes.
just hanging over their belts.
Yeah, whoever's got the longest wins.
Sure.
I think I'm onto something, the pubic wars. And you can braid them to see who's got like the coolest design.
Nice.
That's a new show with Dana Beers. The
I don't
pubic
like it.
wars.
That's not good.
You wouldn't do that?
That doesn't have legs.
Yeah, but you would be one of the outliers.
Why?
Because you have red pubes.
Yeah, so what does that give me power?
Do you have red pubes?
Of course I do.
I don't know. Maybe carpets don't match the drapes.
For whom is that the case?
Some people have fucking, black pubes and red hair.
I've never seen that before.
I haven't either, but I'm sure it exists.
During those wars, they had conflicts with Greece that allowed Rome to take over Corinth and Carthage and thus become the dominant maritime force around the Mediterranean. Julius Caesar rises to power in 60 BC.
I didn't realize JC was that close to JC.
By 51 BC, he's conquered Celtic Gaul.
Ireland.
That's France, I think.
Why would the Celtics have Irish fucking mascots if they're not Celtic?
It's a good question.
It is, I know. It's fucking Ireland, dude.
No chance.
It is.
All right, if you're watching at home, it's France. If you're a stupid moron, it's Ireland. You can choose your own adventure here. You can go Dana's way, or you can go my way. Yes, but Gaul was France.
Galway, Ireland.
Doing it again. So this expands Rome's boundaries beyond Italy for the first time, and now it's an empire. Caesar is assassinated in 44 BC by whom?
Brutus.
Replaced by his heir, who is Caesar Octavian, who rules alongside Mark Antony. 31 BC, Rome takes over Egypt, and Mark Antony dies, leaving Octavian as the sole ruler of Rome, and he assumes the title of Augustus. In other words, emperor.
Gussie.
Do you ever go to toga parties?
No, but I've worn one.
I would think you'd be comfortable in a toga.
I used to just wear suits to parties.
Why would you do that?
Like, I don't know, because I thought it was sick. I was like, oh, I have a suit. I'm going to wear a suit.
Oh.
I just looked better than everybody else.
And did people give you shit about it?
No, they were just like, you look good, Dana. Where are you coming from? I'm like, the dorms.
So this brings in Rome's final period, which is Imperial Rome. Lots of different emperors, famous ones, too many to name.
Marcus Aurelius.
Probably. They also grew their territory during this time to the biggest size that it achieved.
Macedonia.
For some reason, the empire is split into two empires. The Western Empire is constantly under attack.
Their weaponry was
advanced. Big time.
They would fucking...
Imagine you're in your hotel room.
Skivvies.
Lying down to crank your hog and you see a 40-foot boulder.
Dick in hand.
That's not fun.
But I wouldn't hate dying with my dick in my hand. A little bit of cum.
We just didn't need that. It just didn't need to be.
It'd be a good way to go out, I think.
Western Roman Empire comes to an end in 476 AD. The Eastern Empire of Rome continues for a lot longer. This is more commonly known, by the way, as the Byzantine Empire.
Yes, Colosseum.
Byzantine Empire survives until the 15th century when its capital, Constantinople, is sacked by the Turks.
Constantinopolis. I believe it's the capital of Constantine. The capital of Constantinople is
Constantinople
Constantinopolis.
is Istanbul. It is the capital of the Byzantine Empire.
All right.
I think you're just
It might be a
adding
guy.
Opolis and Byzantines
I love adding Opolis, to be
to
fair.
stuff. So
Dana Beersopolis.
that's a long
That is.
empire.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Sure. That's really broad strokes Roman Empire right there. Thanks, Dana.
Franny.
Good luck.
Thank you, brother.
God, that was exhausting. This is like one of those days where a teacher goes home and smokes cigarettes.